Thank you guys for telling me. I just now looked down and saw that. I can't believe I just gave this big long explanation. I'm going to have to give that again. Good. Thank God for timestamps. No, it's not pre-recorded, but when I'm focused on a message, I don't really look usually at what you guys write until after I'm done giving the message, and then I check to see what people have typed. So this is for Aries for Sunday, January 5th. So what you have coming up is the Hermit card, Three of Wands in reverse, and the Page in reverse. And I'm only laughing because I'm nervous about how that all went down with me not even having my speaker on. Geez. So, my microphone. All right. So that makes me question something else about my setup too. Yeah, let's fix that as well. All right. So anyway, so Aries, you have the Hermit, you have the Three of Wands in reverse, and you have the Page of Cups in reverse for the 5th, for Sunday. So with the Hermit card, what this is telling me is that, Aries, you're spending some time really looking inside yourself, recalibrating yourself, questioning what it is that you want, what it is that you need, what it is that you bring to the table, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you trigger. You're really looking at some of these questions, all right? And then with this Three of Wands in reverse, because you have gone inside and looked at some of these questions, you have decided that you are changing some long-term plans that you had. Some of these plans are now being modified to go along with this new perception of yourself and what you actually need. And then you've got this Page of Cups coming in reverse, and you're realizing that, I think for some of you, you're not really happy with some of the actions that you've done in the past. Maybe towards somebody who was a love, maybe not, but not very happy with yourself for some of the actions that you've done in the past. And there may be somebody in your life right now that you're not very happy with either. They may have sort of been an accomplice with you on those things that you did in the past. And now you're feeling like there was a lack of wisdom or a lack of integrity in that. And I think that you feel a little bit like this person sort of seduced you into the idea of something that you did in the past and making these long-term goals, and it really wasn't something that you actually wanted. And so when you're going inside, you're realizing, wait a second, how did I get here? Let me fix this. I've got this, not very happy with myself or with this other person, so now I've got to change my plans because those plans are built on a faulty foundation. Okay, so that's what we have going on for Aries. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Nice to see you here too, my dear. It's been a long time since I've seen you. How are you? Okay, so that was Aries. Let's shuffle and look at Taurus. That's kind of a heavy, thoughtful energy for Aries tomorrow. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Let's see what's going on with you guys. You know, we're building up to that next eclipse on the 10th. And we just had an eclipse too. So we're right in the middle of eclipses. So not really surprising to see that kind of energy like came in for Aries. La da da da. Taurus, Taurus. Thank you guys for the thumbs ups. I appreciate that. Those of you who are sharing this video, thank you as well. That does help the channel and I do appreciate it. Okay, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. You guys have the Four of Wands showing up. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Taurus, with the Four of Wands coming up, this is talking about somebody coming back to the nest, okay? With 3 cards, which, you know, this is a general reading, so I'm not going to clarify and make this really super specific, but with somebody coming back into the nest, this could be you going back to an old home. This could be somebody else coming back, back home. This could be somebody in your workplace who is coming into the workplace or coming back to the workplace. Could be a new employee. This could be bringing a new baby home to the home. So somebody coming into the nest is the major connotation that goes with this card for me. Okay. Now, right after that, though, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that you have invested somehow into this person coming back into the nest, and you have expected that they would come back into the nest because of the investment that you have made, whether it's financial and you paid for them to have a plane ticket, or whether it's more emotional and energetic. Somehow you have invested in this person to come back into the nest. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, that's not happening just yet. They're not actually coming into the nest just yet. All right. Hello there, Ling. Happy New Year to you. And then the last card with this Seven of Swords in reverse. This is saying that this person, first of all, this card says this person, your Seven of Pentacles in reverse, says that you will receive your payoff. This person will come back into the nest. And the Seven of Swords says that they are coming back into the nest. This also says that this person has been deceptive, and now they are coming at you correctly. They're coming back to fix that, to sort of clean up the mess that they might have made with their deception or manipulation or illusion from before. Okay, so there is somebody who is coming back to the nest. I don't think that they're going to actually arrive on the 5th because there's a delay there. And I do think that when they do come back, they're going to come back correct. So if they did some kind of deception or manipulation before, that's going to be a thing of the past. Okay, so that's what we have for Taurus. Hope that makes sense for you. La da 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 da. Okay, now let's look at Gemini. Gemini, 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 Gemini. This is Gemini for January 5th. I think you guys are experiencing delays and obstacles on January 5th. I just feel like this is just not shuffled enough yet. Just not shuffled enough yet. Feels like I'm having a hard time getting clarity. Geminis, you're having a hard time getting clarity. I'm having a hard time getting to the point where these cards want to stop and just show me something. So Gemini's, clarity may be a big issue for you on the 5th. Okay, I think we're finally getting to where we're close. Gemini. Oh, clarity is an issue, all right. Okay, so Geminis, you guys have the Six of Cups showing up first, followed by the Ace of Cups. Keep in mind, actually, Six of Cups was in reverse. Ace of Cups is right side up. And then you have the Ace of Swords. This could be read a couple of ways. I want to feel around. I think we've got two storylines going on here for you, Geminis. Not surprising, you guys are twins. Okay, first of all, you have somebody coming back from your past that you're not so happy to see coming back from your past. They are offering love. They're letting you know that they love you. They would probably like to get something going with you. This could be a friendship. It could be a family situation. For a lot of you, this is going to be a romantic situation, though. And for some of you, you're just going to cut this off at the pass with this Ace of Swords. You're going to be like, no, 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 no. Get your butt right back down the road again. But for others of you with this Ace of Swords, whenever they offer you this Ace of Cups, this new rejuvenation of love, it's going to bring some clarity to you. You're going to have new clarity. For some of you, this new clarity is going to enforce the idea of get on down the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. For others of you, this new clarity is going to give you a little bit of empathy about what happened to them, why they did the things that they did in the past. And it may even give you an idea about what you guys can do to fix it moving forward. And you may decide to go ahead and go on with them. That's going to be totally up to you. And like I said, I'm seeing a couple of different ways that this plays out here. So that is all going to be straight up on free will. Like, what do you want to do with that, Geminis? Queen Goddess, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Glad to see you here. Thank you guys for the thumbs ups and for sharing this video around. I appreciate that. If these videos help you, they will help others as well. Seems like today these videos are all focused on love, love, love. So far, 3 out of 3 have some kind of love type of theme. All right, let's look next at Cancer for Sunday, January the 5th. Okay, so Cancers, what you guys have showing up here is the Eight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords, and the Empress in reverse. All right, Cancers, this is interesting. I want to feel around about this a little bit more. Okay, so we have another love scenario. This doesn't have to be like romantic interest. This can be family or friend. Love encompasses all different types of relationships. We should just say a relationship scenario, I guess, as readers. But anyway, with this Eight of Wands and reverse Cancers, this is somebody shutting you out, not communicating, ghosting you, that type of thing. Communication is coming in real slow, to say the least about the most, basically. There is some kind of dishonesty, manipulation, deception that's going on. That's why this person is ghosting you. What's not clear to me with this is where that manipulation or dishonesty is coming from, or deception, whether that is coming from somebody that is connected to you or whether that is coming from yourself. But the reason, Cancer, that you're being ghosted is because either somebody is being manipulative or deceptive, or because they're feeling like you were manipulative and deceptive and they need to shut you out for a while. Okay? And then with this last thing with the Empress in reverse, this basically says that you are no longer the queen of this person's heart, or if you're a guy, this means you're off the throne too. You're no longer the king of this person's heart. So I'm going to say that probably what's going on, there's a couple ways to look at this with all three too. Either you have found out that somebody is not really in love with you or doesn't really love you in a genuine way, that they're deceptive, that they're manipulative, and you've shut them out. Or somebody has decided that they don't want you as the queen of their heart because they feel like you've been manipulative or deceptive, and so they've shut you out, one way or the other. That's what we've got for January 5th. And you guys will probably know a lot better than me which way that's actually playing out. Now, obviously, in a private reading, I would look at that a little more deeply and figure out who's doing what to who. But since we're just doing a general, and I'm expecting that you guys will recognize your own situations, I'm going to just leave it there. Let's see. Next up, we have Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. This is for January the 5th, 2019 for Leo. Wow, we're still 5 days away from that eclipse energy too. This is some pretty heavy energy so far today. Leo, Leo, Leo. No way. Okay, we have 2 repeater cards. I know you guys heard me shuffling. Leos, you got the Eight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords. This is like the 3rd time we've seen the Seven of Swords for one day. And then we've got the World card. Okay, so there's our twist there from the last sign. All right, so Leo, with that Eight of Wands in reverse, if somebody's being really quiet, either you're ghosting somebody or they're ghosting you, but communication is coming in super slow at the very least if you're not totally ghosted. There is some kind of deception going on with the Seven of Swords coming in for you, Leos. And that's the reason for the ghosting. Whether you're ghosting somebody or they're ghosting you, it's actually, I think you're ghosting them. You've realized there's some kind of deception going on. And I kind of think that you have suspected for a while, Leo, that there's some baloney going on, deception, manipulation. You've been suspecting that for a while. And so I think you're just getting, actually, I think you're just getting verification on Sunday. And then you've got that world card coming in. It's like, that's what I needed. I think you've been thinking about ghosting this person and sort of cutting them out, being really quiet with them and just letting them go off and do their own thing for a while, but you didn't have the verification before to know that that was the right decision to do. So I think that once this verification comes in, that yes, what you suspected really was going on. I think with the world, I think you're very happy to know. You're happy that because now you can close this down without feeling like, well, what if I'm wrong? What if they really are a sincere person? Or what if, what if, what if, what if? You don't have any more what ifs. Whenever this communication closes down, and this deception and manipulation is confirmed, that's it. You're closing out that. And it's a sense of relief for you and a sense of happiness for you to be able to just close this out and not have to wonder anymore. Okay. That's for Leos. Next, let's look at Virgo. Gosh, the more we go, the more I'm afraid to look at Scorpio. Thank you to those of you who have given thumbs up on this and who are sharing this video around. I do appreciate it. If you find these videos helpful and you do stuff like that, that does help the channel. And I like to be helpful to as many people as possible. Okay, Virgos, January 5th. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Wow. I think out of 6 readings, the Seven of Swords has shown up 5 times for today. This is so crazy. I swear to God, there are only 1 Seven of Swords cards in my deck. There's not like 15 seated in here. Okay. Wow. All right. So, Virgo, let me show you what you have. You've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. You have the 5 of Cups in reverse. And you've got the 7 of Swords. Okay. So, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, what's going on here? I think you're cutting somebody out of your life, and I think at the same time that you're cutting them out of your life, you are also passing along to them information of exactly why this is happening. As you are able to cut this person out, and it's very clear in your mind exactly why you're doing that, after you're able to cut them out, then you're able to forgive them. I think you've been trying to forgive them for a while, but they really haven't been asking for forgiveness. But once you've got them out of your life, you're able to just kind of let it go. You're not holding on to that negative energy anymore. And maybe if you're not technically forgiving them, you're just not holding on to that hurt and that insult and the feeling like somebody punched you in the gut. You're just not holding on to that anymore. They're out of your life. You don't have to think about it. It's done. Okay. Hello there, Angel. Welcome, welcome. And then with the 7 of Swords, this tells me that whatever was that hurt, it had to do with manipulation and deception. Okay. Because of the manipulation and deception, you're letting that go. You're holding on to those feelings that that caused for you. And it's easier because you're cutting that person out of your life, so you don't have to look at them and think about it and be reminded about the manipulation and the deception that they pulled. Okay? So that's Virgos. Next, we're going to look at Libra. You know, I don't think we've had 1 Pentacles card yet today. La da 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 da, la da da da, Libra, January 5th. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up and all the sharing. Appreciate that. Okay, so Libras. You guys have the 5 of Swords shown up in reverse, followed by the 4 of Wands in reverse, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. All right, Libra. Let's start with this Five of Swords in reverse. This is being the peacemaker or um, letting a situation that was argumentative or just basically a fight, just letting that drop. Okay, so if you're at we're at war with somebody on Sunday, you're letting that war drop. All right, you're just letting it go. You're tired of fighting. You're done with fighting. No more fighting. Can't handle it. Done with fighting. Okay. Now with this Four of Wands in reverse, you're leaving the house. Okay, so this person that you're fighting with is going to be probably a family member. And because you're so done with fighting and you just want peace, you're actually leaving the house to get that peace. And what you're finding when you leave the house is that that was the best thing you could have done for yourself. That is like a gift to be able to find the peace that you're looking for. Okay, so that's Libra. Libra, Libra. All right, next let's look at Scorpio. Do we want to look at Scorpios or do we want to skip Scorpios? All of these seem pretty dramatic. And we're not even at the eclipse yet. Scorpio for January 5th. All right, so fellow Scorpios, what we have is the Sun card in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, and the High Priestess. Okay. All right, so for Sunday, I kind of like this. Actually, I think we got the best deal so far. So for Sunday, I do think that we are enjoying time with somebody else. And there's nobody looking down our shoulder or breathing down our neck. We're just getting to do the things that we want to do together with whoever this may be, a good friend, significant other, family member, whatever. Ten of Wands, I think that we are putting down any burdens or any responsibilities. So maybe we had planned to do something on Sunday and we're like, you know what? Don't really feel like it. Or maybe the weather gets in the way. Whatever. There's something going on with some kind of responsibility that we're not actually doing that. And then you're quite welcoming. Are you a Scorpio? All right. And then the last one is the High Priestess. We are a water sign. We are highly intuitive. This just tells me that we are going to be using our intuition. We may even be setting down our responsibilities because our intuition is saying to us, hey, go out and live a little bit, play sometimes. It's okay. All right. And then that allows us to have good times with somebody else. All right. So that's what we have coming up for Scorpios. Woo! Thank God. After everybody else, I am so grateful. We've got the first lighter energy here. Okay, let's look next at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you already had a card fall. Thank you guys for the thumbs ups and for sharing this video. I do appreciate it. That does allow me to help more people and allows the channel to grow. So thank you very much. Aw, that just sounds so domestic and wonderful. All right. Sagittarius. Whew. Okay, so Sagittarius, you have the Justice card, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Sagittarius, you need a reading. You need a real reading for real. Okay, so with this Justice card, you have somebody who has Libra strongly in their chart, whether it's Sun or Rising. who is, with this Ace of Cups, offering some kind of new love or new relationship, whether it's a friendship or whether it's a romantic relationship, or even if it's the resurgence of a family relationship. And you are stuck in a box. You don't even know what to do about this. You're like, what? Why? I'm not so sure this is a good idea. I mean, look at that. You're basically in the fetal position in this box. Like, I don't know what to do with this. It looks like it might be good, but I don't know that I really think it is. So, Sagittarius, I think you're not trusting this offer. I'm not sure exactly why you're not trusting this offer with only 3 cards. Of course, we could dig deeper into the private reading, and we could dig deeper into, is this offer actually trustworthy or not, if you wanted to get a private reading with me. By the way, those of you who do want a private reading with me, all you have to do is find my contact information at the website listed in the description below, and then get a hold of me and we'll get you taken care of. Okay, next up we have Capricorn. Tamara, hey, hey. Glad to see you here, my dear. We are, I don't remember what sign you are now, but we're in Capricorn. We still have to do it Aquarius and Pisces. Anything else you're going to have to scroll back for at this point. All right, so right now we are focusing on Capricorn, and this is Capricorn, January the 5th. All right. We got a Pentacles card finally. Woo, woo. Oh, okay. 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 Capricorn, you've got the King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse. Okay. All right, so Capricorn. I'm getting a few different storylines off of these. King of Pentacles, I really think that's you, Capricorn, and I think it's you taking control of your life. And I think that somebody is offering you a new beginning, a new start. This could be an ex from the past, or it could be somebody brand new that is telling you that they have feelings for you or that they care about you. Remember, this could be a romantic partnership, a friendship, or a family relationship. And you're rejecting it. I think you're rejecting it outright. However, I think by the end of the day, you may change your mind. You may overturn that decision. Okay? The other thing that could be going on here is that on Sunday, somebody is showing you their true colors. And this could be, actually, this feels like more of the real deal. I think somebody makes a decision about you that is not made in a is not made in a fair way. And when they do that, you're seeing their true colors. And your opinion of them is going down as you see their true colors. I think that's really what's happening for most of you there. That's the explanation that feels right whenever I say it. Okay. Now, there could be some of you having it the other way, but that's going to be the minority of you. For most of you, it's somebody else making an unfair decision and you knowing that that's not right, and your opinion changing of that person because of the decision that they made and how they made it. How they made it is very important. Okay, Aquarius, you guys are up next for January the 5th. Aquarius. Socialista, are you listening? Aquarius. La da 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 da. Wow. All right. I think you're trying to make a decision. Well, let me show you your cards. You got the Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Five of Swords in reverse. Okay? So I think you're really stressing out about a decision that you need to make. Um, somebody is offering you a gift. This could be a ring. And this is a situation where there has been a lot of fighting or conflict before. Now there's not. Now things are peaceful. And they're offering you this gift. And you're trying to decide, the history has not been so great, but lately has been great. And it's really stressing you out about whether you want to accept this gift from that person or not. That's for Aquarius. Next up, let's look at Pisces. It's almost like you're expecting, Aquarius, for that gift to just backfire in your face if you accept it. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. That would also be another reason to get a reading, Aquarius, is to figure out how sincere is that gift. How long-lasting is that gift? How durable is it? Especially if it's a gift of a new beginning in a relationship. All right, Pisces. Pisces for January the 5th. Okay. Pisces, you've got some heavy energy, but I think it has a good outcome. So 10 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a Pentacles card too. And Strength. Okay, so Pisces, what we have coming up here is there is definitely something that you're not happy about with that 10 of Cups in reverse. And I think that you are not happy about having to take money out of savings or from a stash, or take something out of a stash. However, when you do that, it does strengthen your position and you feel better about whatever it is that you had to pay for. I think you're feeling like after it's all said and done, I think that you're feeling it. You're feeling like, okay, that was worth it. All right. So you're not very happy about having to take money out of savings, but in the end, you're feeling like, okay, this was worth it. I'm glad I did this after all. All right. So that's for Pisces. And that covers everybody. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. I do appreciate it. All the support, especially as we go through these heavy eclipse energies, all the support is much appreciated. Thank you for the thumbs ups and for the shares. Those of you who would like to get a private reading to help you navigate some of this turbulent water, I would be honored to be your reader if you would trust me for that. And you can find out how to do that by looking at the website that's listed in the description box below. All my contact information is there. Just get a hold of me and we'll get you taken care of as quickly as we can. Everybody have a fantastic, wonderful, thrilling, peaceful day. We will all get through to the other side. And take care. I'll see you guys back on the next video.